Time to melt your brain with awesome facts. William Howard Taft was the heaviest president, weighing over 330 pounds or around 150 kilograms. Franklin D. Roosevelt was the first president to appear on television. His appearance happened in April 1939 at the World's Fair in New York. According to available information, the last confirmed nuclear explosion occurred in September 2017 by North Korea. It was their sixth nuclear test and was believed to be a thermonuclear weapon. There have not been any confirmed nuclear tests since then. The Etruscan shrew holds the record for the fastest heartbeat of any mammal, clocking in at an impressive 1,500 beats per minute. That's a whopping 25 beats every second. Researchers found in 2023 that just 10 species wild boar, warthog, African bush elephant, 2 kangaroo species, and 5 deer species make up over 40% of the biomass of wild land mammals on Earth. In 2008, Portugal became the first country in the world to make it compulsory for its citizens to have fingerprints on their ID cards. The oldest diplomatic alliance in the world exists between Portugal and England. Signed in 1373, the Anglo-Portuguese Alliance is still together to this day. In 2016, Portugal ran for almost 5 consecutive days entirely on renewable energy powered by wind, sun, and water. Impressive, right? The concept of botanical sexism suggests that some cities may favor planting male trees in urban areas to avoid messy fruits and seeds. However, the widespread use of this practice is debated. While male trees do produce pollen that can trigger allergies, other factors also influence tree selection in cities. Additionally, not all tree species have separate sexes. Because apple trees are genetically diverse, heterozygous, growing new trees from seeds leads to unpredictable results. To ensure consistent fruit quality and characteristics, apple trees are propagated through a technique called grafting. If you're a man, the smallest cells in your body are sperm cells. Research suggests people with blue eyes may have a higher risk of developing alcohol dependence compared to those with darker eyes. However, eye color alone doesn't determine tolerance or addiction. It's important to be aware of your own body's reaction to alcohol and drink responsibly. Howler monkeys are the loudest of all primates. Their calls can be heard up to 3 miles away in dense forests. The Patus monkey is the fastest primate on land, capable of reaching speeds up to 55 kilometers per hour or 34 miles per hour. Rabbits hop on a different kind of cushion. Their hind feet are surprisingly bare, lacking the tough pads found on cats and dogs. Instead, a thick layer of fur acts as their built-in shock absorber. This luxurious fur keeps their delicate skin safe and helps them grip the ground during their impressive leaps. But just like our favorite slippers, this fur can wear down. Rabbit moms are champions of the baby blitz. Their pregnancy lasts only about 30 days, one of the fastest among mammals. This lightning-fast reproduction lets them raise multiple litters a year, living up to their reputation for fertility. But hold on, it's not all about quantity. Some rabbit species, especially those in tough environments, take a quality over quantity approach. They only have 1 litter per year, putting all their effort into raising healthy kits with a higher chance of survival. The leatherback turtle holds the record for the heaviest turtle ever recorded. This whopper of a sea turtle weighed in at a staggering 916 kilograms or 2,019 pounds, making it a true heavyweight champion of the reptile world. Interestingly, it was discovered washed ashore on the Welsh coast. These enormous turtles travel vast distances throughout the oceans, so it's no surprise one ended up on the shores of Wales. The bujum tree of Baja California is a master of desert disguise. This quirky tree bears an uncanny resemblance to a cactus, all thanks to its spiny branches and a curiously swollen base. But take a closer look, and you'll see it's a true tree with a unique way of thriving in the harsh desert environment. Giraffes have a special valve system in their long necks to prevent dizziness when they lower their head for a drink. This keeps blood flowing smoothly to their brain, even when the world goes upside down. It's a fact that grapefruit can interfere with certain medications, but why? Well, it contains special compounds called furanocoumarins that can block an enzyme in the gut called CYP3A4. This enzyme normally breaks down medications in our intestines, allowing them to enter the bloodstream at a controlled rate. But when grapefruit disrupts CYP3A4, more medication gets absorbed, leading to dangerously high levels in the blood. This can cause stronger side effects or even toxicity for certain medications. So if you're on prescription drugs, it's crucial to talk to your doctor about grapefruit to avoid any unwanted interactions and ensure your medications work safely and effectively. Birds have an incredible respiratory system that utilizes hollow bones as extensions of their lungs. These air sacs act like bellows, allowing birds to take in fresh oxygen even as they exhale. This ingenious design maximizes oxygen intake, perfect for the energy demands of flight. Bigger birds with their longer journeys tend to have more air-filled bones compared to their smaller feathered friends. But don't underestimate the strength of these hollow marvels. Internal supports keep them sturdy, making them both lightweight and surprisingly resilient. Don't be fooled by their lightness. Bird bones might seem like hollow tubes for ultimate flight mobility, but there's more to the story. Surprisingly, bird bones are denser than their mammal counterparts. So, what's the secret behind their feathery agility? Breathe easy. It's all about respiration. So the next time you see a bird effortlessly gliding through the sky, remember, it's not just feathers, but a unique bone structure that helps them conquer the air with ease. Pinedo de Vélez de la Gomera, a tiny Spanish island off Morocco, boasts the world's shortest international border at a mere 84 meters. This historic spot is a reminder of complex global relations. Pangolins are more like reptilian roommates when it comes to temperature. Their bodies hover around 85 degrees Fahrenheit or 29 degrees Celsius, much lower than most furry friends. This cooler internal fire might be linked to their unique diet of ants and termites. Human breast milk is more than just baby food. It contains special sugars called oligosaccharides, oligos for short. These aren't meant for the baby to digest directly, but rather to act as a prebiotic food source for the good bacteria living in the baby's gut. By feeding these good bacteria, breast milk helps establish a healthy gut microbiome, which is crucial for the baby's immune system development and overall health. Mice are nature's Houdinis. Their surprisingly soft skulls and impressive gnawing skills allow them to squeeze through really small holes. Unlike us, rats can't throw up. This might seem like a superpower, but it actually makes them vulnerable to poisons. Because they can't expel toxins, rat poison builds up in their system, leading to a guaranteed one-way trip. The classic Rubik's Cube is a 3x3x3 brain teaser with a mind-boggling 43 quintillion ways to scramble it. But the cubing world doesn't stop there. The largest Rubik's Cube ever created is a behemoth, a 33x33x33 challenge. While the exact number of arrangements for this giant is unknown, it's a staggering figure. It's safe to say it would take much longer to solve than its smaller cousin. The first pieces of the moon's far side are already on Earth. The Chinese Chang'e 6 probe returned to Earth on Tuesday with unprecedented samples of rock and soil from the far side of the moon. It was a world first. The probe left Earth on May 3rd, and its journey lasted 53 days. The probe drilled into the core and collected rocks from the surface. Unlike true hibernation, snakes enter a dormant state called brumation, where their metabolism slows dramatically, forcing them to avoid food beforehand and prompting them to occasionally emerge for sunshine boosts on warmer winter days. Ever wonder why that delicious bakery smells like heaven to you, but just okay to your friend? It's all about your personal scent fingerprint. We have hundreds of odor receptors in our noses like tiny keys that unlock smells. But these keys have slight variations between people, influenced by our genes. So the same odor molecule might unlock a strong floral scent for you, while your friend gets nothing. But that's not all. Our body chemistry, like skin oiliness and even what we eat, affects how smells interact with us. Imagine a perfume as colorful paint. Oily skin might blend the colors differently than dry skin, creating a unique scent experience. This amazing combo of genes and body chemistry is why everyone smells the world a little differently, making our sense of smell truly personal. If humans were capable of hearing frequencies lower than 20 hertz, we would hear our muscles moving. The blanket octopus has the largest size discrepancy between the sexes of any animal. Females can grow over 6 feet or 2 meters, while males average about 1 inch or 2.4 centimeters. These facts are just a glimpse into the vast and fascinating world of knowledge. Keep exploring and keep your mind open to new possibilities. Want more mind benders? Subscribe for weekly trivia blasts.